In this video, you should learn how you can work with a reaction sun as a method to do a simulation in class. When you bring your class together, you have to have the reaction sun pictured and also some control mechanisms like start, play forward, pause, and so on. So at first, you introduce how everything works. When students do the simulation, they can choose one reaction and use the control panel to start or forward or pause the situation. Then they should come together and talk about who's going to be the first as a simulating teacher. You give them some material that they can teach afterwards. It should not be something very sophisticated, just really easy things that everyone can answer so that the focus is not on the teaching content. The person is leaving the class. Afterwards, you together with the other students decide on which situation you want to simulate and who is going to play which role. So who is, for example, going to be the disturbing student, or who are the two students that are quarrel with each other. The students set up the situation so that the simulation can start. If everyone is ready, you ask the teacher, so the simulating teacher, to come in and start with his or her lesson. During the simulation, everyone plays their role. Here, for example, the teacher is giving the students some picture they should answer to, and the students decided that they want to flip the pens and disturb the lesson. The teacher reacts intuitively. You pause the situation and ask the student, the teaching student, which reaction she thinks that she just performed. And she explains, okay, I think I allowed them the situation. This is just an example, of course. And then you ask them, what would you like to test? And they choose one reaction they would like to perform, and you ask them to rewind the situation, set it to start, and then start.
Zum Anfang, das hätte ich gerne stopp. Stimmt bitte, ja? Ich möchte etwas erklären und dazu brauche ich eure volle Aufmerksamkeit. Ich würde zum Anfang der Unterrichtsstunde gerne mit euch ein paar Bilder anschauen. Ich teile die einfach mal aus, dürft ihr nicht aussuchen, welche ihr bekommt.
When the teaching student has performed the second idea to react, you ask the students, the simulating students, how did you like the first reaction? How did you like the second reaction? How do you think the situation would have went on with each of these reactions? So you reflect with the simulating students, and then afterwards as well with the simulating teacher how they like the reaction in the situations. Please explore also the feelings that the students had. So what did that to you, that reaction, to explore the inner life of the students. Please encourage the class as well as the teaching student to try out really different reactions, even if they think they do not fit, just to see how the situation would go when this certain reaction is performed. Also encourage the student to use the control panel. So, for example, to press pause when they have no idea how they could react or what they could have done, or play forward, or even stop the situation and get another person in, or ask a question to the class.
Also ich weiß, dass ich
In this situation, for example, the simulating teacher wanted to empower the students, and she was really stuck and had no idea how to do that. And so she asked the class as well as me, how could I have outperformed something to empower the students? Do you have any ideas? And it is good if all of you reflect together, because perhaps one person has an idea that the other would never have thought of. Maybe you have even an idea that you could bring in. You're all in this together. After you have given feedback and maybe assessed how the performing teacher did his or her job, it's time for the next student to be the simulating teacher. He takes the material with him, leaves class, and the next simulation is to be picked and started.